Jack's asked me to do a nice class for you because you've been working really, really hard recently. So I'm going to do you a nice relaxing Pilates class with a little bit of added yoga in as well to just help your bodies recover after the training sessions that you've been doing. So well done with all your training. My name's Donna Welsh and I teach Pilates and yoga and other things like that as well. So we're going to start on the mat and we're going to begin with just a nice and easy and gentle 1 minute meditation where I just want you to focus on the inhale and the exhale of the breath through the nose. Then we're going to do a pranayama alternate breathing exercise using the nostrils. And then we're going to move into a nice flow. Okay, so if you could get yourself seated, cross-legged. If you want to, you can sit on a cushion if you find it uncomfortable sitting cross-legged, or you can support your knees with cushions underneath your knees, okay? So I'll just wait for you all to get seated. And while you're waiting, just checking that you aren't leaning too far forwards and you aren't leaning too far back. You want the weight to be coming down the crown of the head, through the spine, all the way through the bottom, and you want to have your abdominal muscles switching on. So roll your shoulders back and draw them down towards your hips, and then just gently placing your hands on your knees. And I'd like you to just close your eyes gently, relaxing the muscles in your face, in your shoulders, in your arms, and just feel your feet grounded on the mat, nice and strong. And inhale through the nose, opening up the chest, and an exhale, feeling the chest lowering down. So just focus on the inhale and the exhale, the lifting and the lowering of your chest for 1 minute. Very slowly opening up your eyes, bringing your palms and hands together, bowing your forehead towards your fingertips. Namaste, everybody. So the first exercise is something called Nadi Shodhana. It's a pranayama exercise which allows us to rebalance the breath and to help with any stress or anxiety we may be going through. And it also provides lots of energy, pranayama, inside our bodies. So I'll explain how you do this first, and I'll guide you through it. So you'll place your right hand in the air and your left hand on your left knee, and you'll fold in the 2 fingers next to your thumb, like so. Okay, you'll then place your right thumb on your right nostril and you will exhale the stale air through your left nostril for 5 seconds. You'll then inhale, close the left nostril and then exhale through the right nostril for 5. Inhale, close the right nostril and exhale out the left nostril for 5. And that's 1 round. Have you done this before I go into more detail? In case you already know how to do it. Okay, so that was 1 round. So I'll guide you through it. It's an amazing exercise. I've had fantastic feedback since I've started introducing this to my students. You're saying it's given them lots of energy. It's helping them sleep better at night time as well. We only do 5 rounds in this practice, but usually you do 10 rounds in your self-practice. So elbows tucked in towards your trunk. Right nostril closed with the right thumb. Exhale the stale air through the left for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the left nostril. Exhale out the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale out the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last round. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. And exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then just place your right hand on your right knee and just take some normal breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose. So that will create a great mindset for the class, a great mindset for the day, and lots of energy to help us get through the class and through the day. So to begin with, we're just going to inhale, exhale, turn over to one side. Inhale and then turn to the opposite side. Inhale, bring it to the front. Exhale, turn. And inhale, exhale, turn to the opposite side. And then looking forwards, just bringing your chin to your chest and lengthening through the neck. And gently lifting up the chin, looking towards the ceiling, shortening through the neck. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lifting up, expanding the chest. One more time. Exhale, coming down. And inhale, lifting up. And bringing the chin parallel to the floor. I'm going to drop the ear now down towards the shoulder. Inhale to lift. Exhale, taking the ear down. Nice stretch down the side of the neck. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. And lifting up. And roll the shoulders backwards now. Nice and simple for you. And then roll the shoulders forwards. And then gently lifting your hands up into the air. We're going to work the wrists. As I know we've all been working on computers, we're on our phones locks, strengthening and getting some mobility in the wrists and the fingers. Making circles one way. Just checking as well your shoulders are relaxed in this position. And then the opposite way. Opening and closing your fingers. Really stretch the fingers out, nice and wide. Clench the fists. And then bringing the fingers together to make waves. Nice big movement through the arms, the wrists, and the fingers. And then the opposite way. And then just bringing your hands onto your shoulders, elbows together. Inhale, elbows come behind. Exhale as you close the chest. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. And then take it the opposite way. Inhale as the elbows go back. Exhale as they come forwards. Nice movement in the shoulders here. And then placing the hands down to the side of the mat. Right hand on the mat. Inhale, exhale. We're going to reach over the top. Nice stretch down the trunk now. Inhale, exhale the opposite way. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to hold it for too long because we're warming the body up. Yeah. Brilliant. Next, we're going to come into a bit of a spine twist. Okay, so just the top half of the spine is going to twist. Left hand onto the right knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Just the top part of your body. Inhale, come to the top. And exhale, twist in the opposite way. And again, change sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twisting. Wait for the lower organs of the body, a twist. And then rest in there. If you have sit upon anything, just take it to one side. All I want you to do now is to just place your hands just behind you, like so. And we're just going to lengthen and bend the legs, just to start working the knees. Roll those shoulders back and chest open as you do this. Now, once you punch in forwards, nice long through the spine and the neck. Okay, keep one leg lifted and just make circles one way to get these ankles working. And then circles the opposite way. Pull the foot forwards and backwards. Place that leg down, change sides, circles one way. And then the opposite way. Pull the toes towards you and away from you. Okay, inhale, exhale, just lift both legs now. Bringing the toes forward and backwards. We're just getting the core switching on a bit here as well. And then both feet together, make circles one way, and then the opposite way. And then just bending and straightening the legs. Don't need to make the legs go really straight this early in the morning. And then rest in there, come onto your hands and knees. Okay, so knees are positioned underneath your hips and your wrists are positioned underneath your shoulders. We're just going to come up, toes are relaxed. Just going to lower down and push up through the back. Lift it up. You all know this move, cat and cow, happy cat and angry cat. Nice stretch across the shoulders. Open it up through the neck and the chest. And we're now going to come into neutral spine position and take one arm away, place it back down, and the opposite arm away, and placing it back down. So keeping the hips nice and stable. Brilliant, well done. Neck and spine in line. So nice and strong in the core. Hips nice and stable. Okay, the arms are the easy part. We're going to do the legs now. If you've got something to hand, you can place it on your back to make sure your hips stay nice and stable. Going to lift one leg away and then bring it back. Inhale, exhale, lift the opposite leg away and then bring it back. Again, focus on the breath to keep those hips still. So lift the,
Don't get the music down there.
Pardon?
Just say, can you turn the music down a bit? I can't hear you.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. I did bring it over in case it was too loud. Leave it off actually for one, just in case Matt starts making breakfast. You'll hear him in the kitchen. Okay, relax there. I'm going to take it to the opposite arm and leg away now, and then bring the hands and knee back. Inhale, exhale, take it the other way, and then bring in the hands and knee back. Yep. That's great. Well done, everybody. And then just sit yourself back into the chow pose. So you're pushing your glutes down upon your ankles and you're extending the fingers away. A nice stretch down the side of the body. And then slowly coming up onto your toes, checking the toes are nice and wide and spread out across the mat. Sometimes a little toe gets a bit close to the other toes. I'm just going to do bent leg, downward dog, and then you're just going to bend and then push the tailbone up. Just getting into the calves, the Achilles, the hamstring. And then we're just going to come in, walking the feet towards your hands, free hands if you can. And then slowly coming down onto your back and have a nice long stretch. So you can bring your palms together if you wish, stretching the toes, pointing your toes. You get a nice stretch down the front of the legs, front of the feet. Hopefully your feet won't cramp. And then relaxing there, bringing the knees in towards the chest, back nice and flat on your mat. And just squeezing the chest and the thighs together. And then exhale, taking it back out again. Lift one leg up into the air. I don't know how your hamstrings are feeling, so don't worry if your knee's bent. It's okay, don't worry too much. Pulling the toes again forwards and backwards. And then bringing the thigh in towards the chest and just holding it there for a nice quad stretch. You can pull your leg in towards you. If you want to lift your chin gently up towards your knee, you can do. So the leg's bent now, in towards your chest. And then exhale, taking the leg away. Inhale, the opposite leg's going to come up straight if you can. Pulling the toes forwards and backwards. And then again, bending the leg, pulling the thigh inwards towards your chest. Take the chin up towards the knee if you wish. A bit of a squeeze there. I feel it right at the top of your quads. Go into the hip flexors there. And then exhale, taking the leg back out. This time we're just going to bring the leg up into the air again. Toes engaged. We're just going to pull the leg in gently, then release, and then pull in again. And then change to the other side. Gently bring the leg in, release, and bring in. And then extend. Toes engaged. Don't put your toes, pull your toes towards you. And next we're going to do the same with the bent leg now. So we're going to pull the bent leg, pull the thigh in towards the chest, release, pull in again, exhale, inhale, pull in, feel that stretch, top of the quads, release, and then draw back in again. Increase range of motion. Anybody runs, it'd be great for running. You can spot somebody on there that runs. And then just bring both knees in and just rock from side to side across the spine, a nice massage. Placing your feet back on the floor. So we'll do a few pelvic tilts now. Pushing the lower back into the mat and then releasing back to the normal curve of the spine. And then again. And then we're going to have back nice and flat. Lift both legs up into the air. Pull both toes towards you. Try and spread the toes out as well. And then push the toes away. One more time towards you. When you're in this position as well, just make sure you're engaging your quads. Strengthening through the kneecaps, lifting the kneecaps, quads engaged. And straight, putting the toes away from you. And placing your feet on the floor. We're going to come up into tabletop position now. Okay, so inhale, exhale, flattening the back. One leg's coming into tabletop, and then the opposite leg's going to come into tabletop position. Inhale, exhale, float the arms up. So we've got dead bug position here. It's an added bonus bringing the arms up into the air because it helps to strengthen the arms. But we're going to focus on the core and the hips now. So you're just going to perform some toe taps. Bringing the toe down towards your mat and then lifting back up again. So I can definitely feel my shoulders working, my stomach working here. Let's have a look. So one leg at a time, touch the floor with the toe and then bring it back up. We want the movement to be coming from just the hips. That's brilliant. Well done, everyone. You want to now, you can extend the opposite arm away. So the left leg goes down, right arm can drop and then draw back. Right leg goes down, left arm can go down. Again, we've got the hips nice and stable. Draw both knees into the chest, toes together, and we'll have a nice hip opener exercise. Knees coming to the left and to the right. And then take it the opposite way. Feet flat on the floor again. Inhale, exhale, bring the legs back into tabletop position. Arms can come in the air as well. And we're going to take the leg out to the side and then bring the leg back in. Take the leg out to the side, keeping the leg bent. So we've just got a nice bit of weight coming into the abdominal muscles as the leg drops down. Try and keep the leg in the air as stable as you can. You can also open up through the opposite arm to leg. The leg drops, you can bend the arm down as well. So inhale, exhale as you take it down, inhale to bring back. And here we want to make sure the stomach's engaged, pelvic floor's engaged. Or in yoga, the Mula Bandha, lifting it up and then pulling in through the belly button. And bring the knees in. Hold them behind your thighs. We're just going to get a bit of a spine massage. You're going to roll up. Don't worry if you don't want to do this, because some people can get dizzy doing this. And one more time. And then slowly coming back down. Inhale. Exhale, the leg's going to come back into the air. Last movement in this position, we're going to take the leg underneath the leg in the air now. So you can keep the leg bent, or if you want to take it to the next level, you can extend the leg away. But I don't want you rolling through the hips. You want to keep your tailbones on the mat at all times. So you can put your hands this time onto your hips, just to make sure your hips don't move when you take your leg across. You just want to really get into the ball and socket of the hip joints. That's it. So we've got the stability in the hips. And again, just rest in there now. Bring in the knees into the chest. And then come up into seated position. Okay, we're going to take our legs nice and wide. So the legs are wide, toes are engaged. So make sure your toes are pulling towards your knees. Yeah, kneecaps are lifted. Again, we don't want to be leaning too far forwards or too far back. So make sure you're coming right the way down. Strings pulling you up. Stomach's engaged. You're going to inhale to lift. Exhale, take your hands all the way down to where's comfortable for you. Be it your shin, your ankle, or your toes. Don't be bending through the spine. Keep the spine nice and straight. Using the breath as you exhale to sink into this stretch. So each time you exhale, feel your body sinking deeper. Inhale to lift. Okay, arms nice and wide. We're going to take the, we've got enough space here, guys. Don't hit anything. Left hand to the right foot and pretend you're going to chop your toes off. And then lift all the way back up into this set position here. Okay? Keep doing this for me. We can do a few of these. Inhale, exhale, drawing down. Inhale, lift, exhale, coming down. Your bum cheeks for stay on the mat all times. You can't be lifting them up. I used to do that. You don't want to be doing that. And rest there, well done. Inhale to lift, exhale. Let's see if you can drop deeper now, deeper into that forward stretch. Inhale to lift, bringing your feet back together. You can just do a couple of roll downs through the spine, just really engaging the core. So inhale, exhale, you're lowering really, really slowly, vertebra by vertebra, shoulders nice and relaxed. Gonna go all the way down, stretch. Inhale, exhale, and lift all the way back up. Coming up nice and high with the arms, leaning forwards, pulling the hamstring, stretching again, toes coming towards you. Inhale, lift, and back down again. I want you to do 3 more of these, please. Really slowly coming down through the spine. Great. Make sure your toes are engaged. It's great, ladies, with toes engaged because your quads are getting turned at the same time. And gents. And then when you finish, just hugging your knees into your chest. They'll all be finished at different times. Then we're going to come onto our fronts. When you're ready. Okay, so in your own time, nice and slowly, come onto your fronts. We're going to work the glutes and the back now, the shoulders. So I don't know if you've done Pilates before, we call this the VW. So your arms are nice and wide. It's a bit like, imagine you're doing lateral pull down in the gym, yeah? Arms are nice and wide. And you're just going to pull the shoulder blades together. Elbows staying low down to the mat. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then release, pushing the arms away. Wait to do 16 of these, please. You can either do them nice and gently, or if you want to, pretend you've got a weight that you're pulling down. You can really engage your muscles. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. And if your back feels okay, the next time you pull your arms down, you can lift your shoulders off the mat, but keeping your head looking at the mat. And then the head comes down as the arms come back up. And then you can rest there. Just come into a mini spine extension. So make a diamond shape with your hands. Place the diamond underneath your forehead. Forearms on the mat. Inhale, exhale, just lifting up just the chest. Okay, so got a little tiny back bend. Inhale, exhale, drawing down. Sorry, inhale to lift. Pushing through the palms of your hands and your forearm. Exhale, coming down. And inhale to lift. And exhale, coming back down. Okay, so we're going to go a bit deeper now. So coming up into like a cobra, placing your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale to lift. If you can get to mini cobra, that's fine. If you can go all the way, brilliant. Come up all the way. Just make sure your shoulders aren't coming up to your ears. Draw the shoulders down. Feel your glutes switching on there as well. Nice inhale, feel the stomach stretching. Exhale, bending your elbows, lowering back down. Again, inhale, lift. Shoulders drawn down to the mat. Crown of the head up to the ceiling. And exhale, coming back down. Now bringing your hands behind you. Fingers interlinked. Shoulders are coming up and back, okay? Like I said, we've all been working on computers. We want to make sure our posture is good. So shoulders back. Inhale, lifting the chest. And drawing back down. Inhale, lift. And slowly coming back down. Releasing the arms, resting them underneath. Placing your hands so that they are a cushion for your forehead. We're just going to do a single leg lift and lower. And then the opposite single leg lift and lower. Sweeping the glutes. You can point your toes now and really push the foot away from the hip. We're just focusing on the legs. We're going to bring the arms in now. The arms will come in front of you, and then the opposite arm and leg will lift. A nice cross body stretch, and bring the legs and arms back down. And then change sides. And then rest in there. You bring your hands back under your forehead. Inhale. You're going to exhale. And you're going to lift both legs up and push your feet together. Feel the inner leg working hard as you're pushing, creating a force between the feet. And then we're going to kick. So it's swimming legs. Okay, so kick the legs as fast as you can. Feel your glutes working really hard. And if you want to, you can bring in the VW as well, with lifting the chest and then extending the arms away. Only if your body feels like it. And then rest in that. Are we okay? Thumbs up, everybody all right, yeah? Hey, good. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a back bend here now. So we're going to work on the sides of the body. We're just going to kick the leg back. The quads are stretching. And if you come to my class, you know what's coming next. When we start doing this. Double leg kick. So we've done our back bend to warm up the quads. Right, so you ready? Don't hurt yourselves, don't force it. If you can, take hold of one leg and then the opposite leg. Well, toes really, ankles, or your pants if you're not very flexible. Are we ready? Lift up your chest and your thighs if you can. Oh, well done. And if you want to rock it, you can rock forwards and backwards. Fantastic. And gently relax and take yourself all the way back into the child pose. Okay, so slowly come out of that child pose. What I want you to do now is just going to work your inner thighs. So just bring your toes together, have your knees as wide as your mat, and then just drop down. Just come right down, again, pushing your glutes into your heels. Feel your body weight pushing down into the mat, and you should feel it on the inner thighs. Rest there. And then slowly coming out of that position into tabletop. Pop your toes under. Push yourself all the way up into downward dog. Fingers are engaged. Heels pushing downwards. Don't worry if they can't reach the mat. Crown of your head coming down towards the mat. And your tail really lifting up towards the ceiling. Activate your quads. Shoulders drawing downwards towards your hips. Nice strong downward dog. Lift your right foot and place it between your hands. And then bring your left foot and place it at the side of your right foot, toes together. Inhale, hands to shins. So you're looking forward with a nice flat back. Exhale, just going to sweep the arms all the way up. Palms together, looking up towards your palms. Exhale, hands by the side of the body. So in this position now, tailbone's drawing down to the mat. Abdominal muscles are engaged. Hands are active. Chin level with the floor. Kneecaps lifted. Inhale, lift, palms together, looking up. Exhale, forward fold, either straight or bend leg. It's up to you. Inhale, hands to shins, nice flat back. Exhale, place your hands onto your mat. Step back with the right and step back with the left. You're going to drop down into Chaturanga. Push our chest forwards, lifting up into full cobra, which we've already done. Over we go into downward dog. The downward dog is held for 5 breaths. Lift the left leg this time, step the left leg forward, and then the right leg forward. Toes together. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Palms together, looking up. And then bring the hands down by the side of the body. Inhale, palms together, looking up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten the legs. Hands to shins, or keep your fingertips on the mat. Okay, it's up to you this time. You want to jump back, you can jump back or step, step. Bending the arms, pushing the chest forward, coming up into cobra. Over we go into downward dog. Again, focus here on pushing your ankles down towards your mat and lifting up the quads, a big stretch in the legs. Bending the knees, we're going to jump forwards this time. So we're in a nice squat position. Right, have a go at this. We're nearly finished, aren't we? But I want you to see if you can get your feet on the floor into a yogi squat. So your feet are wide. If you can't, grab a cushion, place the cushions under your feet. Take your top of your arms and push outwards into your thighs. You want your feet to be flat or arms supported on something. Your ankles, your heels are on the floor. So you can roll up your mat and then just push the arms out. And you can just sway gently from left to right. Can you feel that in your hips? I can really feel that in my hips. And then rest in there. And then just come into seated position. Extend your legs away into Dandasana. Toes are engaged again. Placing your hands at the side of the body. Roll your shoulders back and come up nice and tall again through the spine. Nice and strong. In the classes, we always come out knowing we are strong physically and we are strong mentally. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold. Well done. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop even deeper. And inhale, lift. Bending your right leg. Just keeping the foot in against your thigh, opening up again through the hip. Inhale to lift, exhale, forward fold. Keeping both bum cheeks on the mat as you do these exercises. Hopefully you're getting deeper into these stretches. Inhale to lift. Take hold of your knee, bring the knee back up to the top, extend away. Left leg. Opening up through the hip first. Inhale to lift, exhale, drawing down. Again, when you're doing these stretches, always focus on a nice straight back so the movement's coming through the hip. Inhale to lift. Close the leg, the hip, sorry, and take it out. We're going to bend the right leg again. Place the foot over the leg. Pull the thigh into the chest and the chest into the thigh. Nice glute stretch there. Place your right hand onto the floor behind you. Lift the left arm, take it across your right leg. Fingers facing upwards. Look over your right shoulder. A nice deep twist here. Pull the toes towards you with the left leg. Engage the left leg. Right, if you can, a bit of fun, you can bind in this position to go even deeper. And take this arm behind you and then grab hold of your left or your right arm and look behind you. It's quite a difficult bind, that. Okay, release your bind, look forward, bring the leg over, extend away. Opposite sides, the leg's going to bend, place it over the top of the right leg. Pull in to start with. Again, you see, you've got to lift up the body, lift the body up nice and high. Left hand on the mat. You really feel that in my glutes. Right hand lifted, bend, take it over and pull the thigh even closer to the chest. Again, lift as the inhale, exhale, twist. And then slowly looking back. Oh yeah, sorry, you want to bind, you can bind. Okay, I couldn't see if anybody did do the bind. Well done if you did. It's quite a difficult one. It's great for shoulder mobility. And then slowly coming back, bringing the leg over, extending away. Bringing the feet together, just pushing the knees down. I know we're finished now. My classes are usually an hour, so got a bit carried away, Jack. And then slowly release, just crossing your legs and then coming down into a lying position. So we're just going to finish with the Savasana, just 1 minute. I did have something else planned, but we've run out of time. Just 1 minute lying down now. This just allows your body to recover after the exercise. It allows the breath to balance, and it allows you to become ready for the day ahead of you. Okay, so you just lie on your mat. Legs are as wide as the mat. Palms are facing up. Just checking everything is nice and balanced. Looking up and then lowering the head down. Just going to inhale and exhale through the nose. For this time, I want you to take your breath to your stomach, to your chest and to your shoulders. Okay, so it's a 3-part breath. I'm sure Jack's done this type of work with you before. If I remember rightly, he does this. So inhale to stomach, chest and shoulders, and then relax. And I'll just be quiet for a minute while you focus on that. And then very slowly just wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers. Bring your feet and your arms together and have a nice big stretch. And then bringing your knees up to your chest, just rolling over onto your right hand side, and then slowly bringing yourself up into seated position. So usually that would be a bit longer, and we do a tense and release, but we've run out of time, unfortunately. Bring your palms of your hands together, bowing your head. Namaste, everybody. Hope you have a lovely, joyful day. Not wet. I've been out walking this morning before classes, so get out there,